Hello students, today I am going to teach you all the converse of midpoint theorem. In my previous video, I had taught you all about the midpoint theorem. Now what is converse of midpoint theorem? The statement is, the line through the midpoint of one side of a triangle drawn parallel to the second side will bisect the third side. Okay? Let us prove it. For this, we need to draw a triangle. Let us take a triangle over here. I have taken a triangle ABC. Let us mark the point A, B, C. I have assumed that D is the midpoint of side AB. Okay? A line through midpoint of AB is drawn parallel to the second side. This is our second side. This is our first side. From first side we have taken the midpoint and through it I have drawn a line segment parallel to the second side. And this line will bisect AC. Okay, this we have to prove. Okay, this is only the statement. Now for this, we have to do construction also. Okay, but before this, let us write everything what you want. Given ABC is a triangle, D is the midpoint of AB. Clear? DE is drawn parallel to BC, which D drawn parallel to BC. To prove, what you have to prove? E is the midpoint of AC. Okay, for this we need some construction. Now, what is that construction? Well, let us write it first. Construction. I am taking a point F on the side AC. Okay, and I will join D to F. Let us take a point F. I am taking it near to E and I am joining it D to F. Okay. Take a point F on side AC. Okay, join DF. Now our work is to prove it. Okay, proof. Now see, let us suppose that E is not a midpoint of AC. Is not a midpoint of AC. Let F be the midpoint of AC. Okay? Clear? Now, since D and F are the midpoints of side AB and AC respectively, so we can write, therefore, DF is parallel to BC by midpoint theorem. Okay? By midpoint theorem. Clear? But it is given that DE is parallel to BC. But it is given that DE is parallel to BC. Okay, I am considering it as point number 1 and this as 2. It is given, this point was given. D is parallel to BC. See, I have written over here. Now from 1 and 2 we can write. So from 1 and 2 we can say that DF is parallel to DE. DF is parallel to DE. But we can see over here that DF and DE are intersecting at point D. Okay, we can see over here. But in the figure, we can see that DF and DE are intersecting at point D, and we know that two parallel lines never intersect. So our assumption is wrong. Whatever we had considered that is not the midpoint of AC, and we have taken F is the midpoint of AC, it was wrong. So whatever the statement over here is given, that if I draw a line segment through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to the second side, will bisect the third side. Okay, but we need to write some explanation on it. As I told you all, so we have to write the explanation on it. So we can write over here. I have written, but in the figure we can see that DF and DE are intersecting at point D. So this is a contradiction. So it is a contradiction. What is that contradiction? That two parallel lines never intersect. Contradiction, as we know that two parallel lines never intersect. So our supposition is wrong. So our supposition is wrong. Okay? Hence we can say that E is the midpoint of side AC. Okay, I am writing it over here. Hence E is the midpoint of side AC. Okay, I hope it is clear to you all. Thank you very much.